Okay, I'm back. Number 3. We stick around during my dinner break. I appreciate. Always works is super important, especially when eating basically all day. And if you're just turning in now for FTL or just start or tuning in YouTube, hello as well. You're also welcome. All are welcome. So let's get into it. Had a very productive metaphor day. Got 2 dungeons done, a few quests, lots and lots of social links. We're in very good pace to max everything out, which feels awesome. But now it's time for some FTL, some chill FTL to end the nights. FTL music, where are you? There you are. FTL is one of them good games. Ooh, let me take out the controller as well. Don't need that. Okay. Okay. Yep, I think we're all set now. We're on a 2-game win streak. Last time we won with one of the hardest tips in the game, the NZB. Which is wild. My keyboard on my lap for this. Okay, let's remember we hit random 5 times, and then we only take the sip if we can still do something with it. Either use it for an unlock or a clear we haven't had yet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is Federation C. Yeah, this is a Federation C. We have not beaten with Federation C. Comes with 2 NZs. Human and the Mantis. No weapons. Emergency respirators. Oh, it's a boarding crew. It's boarding with a clone bay. And a flak artillery. With 7 projectiles. Jeez. That's quite good. The underpowered weapon system with no weapons is concerning. I have to remember how to do teleporting. I'm notoriously bad at teleporting strats. Hang on, I have bought a couple bites of ice cream. That's more ice and cream. Well, it's still sugar and edible. The frigatide. Okay. Have all teams just have to be with it. Okay. Let's do it. Data carries far to the remaining Federation fleet. Need supplies for your journey, so make sure to explore your sector for movements next. Get to the exit for pursuing rebel fleet can catch up. Sip health. Pay attention to your crew's health. Interesting that the clone bay is also already too powered. Just remember to keep them patched up. What med bay? I don't have med bay. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. We begin. Interesting sector map. By interesting, I mean awful. What's going on here? Across the power and hot pursuit of an unidentified city, receive a transmission from the pirates. Say this final, make it worth your while. Try to be a hero. Attack the power for double rewards. Press to stop pursuing locks weapons onto your ship. Oh, you're gonna teleport to me? I mean, if you insist. Okay. Knock down their weapons, that'd be nice. Yes, I'm aware they're intruders. Thanks for letting me know. Turn that off currently. Okay. The pirates are all dead, leaving the ship dead in space. You scrounge where you can from the ship before contacting its former prey. Hey, 3 fuel and 16 scrap. Upon closer inspection, you realize the ship under attack was a rebel scout. It's too damaged to put up much of a fight. Destroy the ship and salvage it. Use leverage you gain by saving their lives to convince them to delay the pursuing fleet. Destroy the ship and salvage it. Destroy the ship with anything useful and leave its crew to help arrives. Hey, more stuff. Yay, double rewards. Okay, that's kind of a mess. Jump heals, passengers, cars, on power. Okay, that's nice. 16 HP per jump. Nice. I'm gonna get level 2 shields as soon as possible. This is gonna take longer because of teleporting strats. And potentially flak strats. Speaking has been built for nearby civilian spaces. No one hails your ship. Okay, I didn't want to talk to me anyway. A store. I can give me level 2 shields quickly, right? Yeah, 50. Okay. I'll take that. It's a business near a small stop here. Reigniter with my weapons. Ooh, zone seal bypass. I think I want to buy that. I don't have to wait for the flak to charge up. Yeah. Yeah. Zone seal bypass is so good for a teleporting ship. That's what Dream augment. Jumps in the middle of a plasma storm. Multiple recently incapacitated ships luminous shadow briefly illuminated by the lightning. We have a clone base, so if someone dies, it's fine. Only search records for survivors and equipment. Among the dumping and scrap, you find a salvageable drone schematic. You decide to quit while ahead and prepare to dump with your recent find. Cool. Stuff to sell. Any distress beacons around here? Mercenaries are swarming the galaxy now, knowing that the less legal service and demand during this period of rest is when it begin to hail you. Delay, scout. Let's fight the ship, please. Mercenaries are worse than rebels. When armor course engage in mercenary battle. Oh no, an overcharger. How awful. Anyway. I don't think he can hurt me. And it's got Stone's Yield bypass. So suck it. Remember, lots of times remaining on the strip, you strip it of useful materials. Fuel. Stuff. Yeah, there's that distress I was looking for. Here's the stress begins coming from the surface of the nearby moon. You seem to pick up a single life form. Get on the surface to investigate. Find a colony that seems to have been recently attacked. Explore the devastation, find a lone survivor. Invite him to join your crew. He states he was an engineer before being stranded. He happily offers a service for a time in exchange for getting off that rock. Hey, another mantis! Yay, double mantis borders. You go over to the shields because I have no weapons. Wait, no. We stay there. Save! Double mantis borders, double mantis borders. Guards up lying in Wayne's asteroid field. Immediately moves into attack. Turn and fight. I don't like your weapons very much. Oh, this is not great. Hey, Ion. Remember license to remain on the ship, you ship the useful materials, while also dying horribly. Well, that sucks. But I have my shield! Oh, I don't have a power my shield. Because of Zoltan stuff. Oh, I was almost dead there. That was a very, very scary weapon system in an asteroid field with only having one shield. I can get 2 shields once I, you know... Oh. Get back here. Oh, oxygen. Oxygen as well. It's not in danger. EC request. All military sets have been destroyed or damaged during a rebellion. However, there have been reports of Mantis war capping a few dozens of us. Can you help? Perhaps do what you can. Thank you. If you can't just give us this count of numbers, perhaps we can get the rebels to help. Press forward to the next sector. Thank you for being the next sector. Detect a rebel automated ship nearby. It's not engaged. Seems to be patrolling around a long-range center station. Beam directly onto the station and try to avoid detection. Problem with the automated ship is that teleporting is kind of an issue. Well, not really, because I have Clone Bay. Nah. Is that a beam or a combat? Hard to tell. That's a beam. Okay. They can't hurt me. I've confirmed they can't hurt me. Spirit away with the flag, probably. Okay, time to wait another 50 seconds. I'm gonna mute while I eat more ice cream. Okay, you access the recent scans from the upgraded station. Maps and update with details of the surrounding area. But more importantly, I now have level 2 shields. Okay. Look, there are ships everywhere. You gross pulsars. Pulsars suck. Take the Rebel Scout and attack approach to a small refueling outpost. Weapons are charged but not firing it. Intervene to defend the outpost. Not clicking the game. Intervene to defend the outpost. Rebel responds to your threat. I don't know who you are, but no one defies Rebel 3 to move into gates. Okay. Hey, nice miss. Hey, the missile's down. Good. The crew dead. You quickly salvage what you can. The outpost hails you. The pompous bastards expected free services because you defeat the Federation. Take this for the help. More stuff. I like stuff. Another ship. At first it appears you've arrived in an empty system, but a ship appears from ground planet and says, "Ha! I'm the Dread Pirate Tugo, prepare to die." I need my second level of seals, and then I can't really be hurt. There we go. Teleport. 2 weapons. Oh, they have a mantis. How fun. There are no more life science remaining on the ship. You strip it of useful materials. No specialty awards yet, unfortunately. Okay. I think with the boarding group having level 2 doors makes a lot of sense. Having level 2 teleporter is very useful. But first, let's get a power bar so we can have level 2 shields and have all the other stuff. Okay, good chance there's not actually a fight here. So I'm fine not refreshing my crew. Good launch beam until his charge moves up to the next sector. Reckons the ship is a well-known slave trader. He yells you can offer you labors for cheap. That's unfortunate. But they can't hurt me, it looks like. Attack the slaver scum. Scan the zip and detect no life signs. It appears the slaves die in the fight. That's unfortunate. You strip the zip and prepare to jump. Okay. I would say it would make more sense if it didn't have a clone bay. So I save my money for like hacking at this point. Hacking your weapon or a weapon system that actually does something. Rock controlled and Mantis controlled. Rock controlled means missiles. Mantis controlled means other awful things. Mantis controlled can be to a potentially friendly sector, so Mantis controlled it is. Plus, I'm a border against sporters. Into the poorly started airspace and let me home to Manchester. Hopefully he's up to scratch and you have enough fuel in the tank to make it through. That's my quest way down there. Yes, Mantis War Camp makes sense for a Mantis sector. Okay, guys got mostly full up. Find a rebel automated scout floating nose beacon. Decides for seeking distance appears to be activated. Don't activating the script to SIP for any useful step. Attempt to download the SIP's data stores. You get a fight. Next time you activate the SIP's AI, its weapons immediately go online. Prepare for a fight. You can't hurt me. That's a basic laser, you can't hurt me. Nope. We are going to take a nap. I'm going to mute myself while eating more ice cream. Enjoy the music. One more to go, probably. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of usual scrap material. Thanks for the free nap. Ooh, distress. My crew's nearly at full. A small spoon ship flies over as soon as you arrive. You're prepared to fight by forming out of FTL fuel and cans up. Get them the fuel. I have plenty of fuel for this run. Get them the fuel. Thank the gods, you finally get out of here. We're jumping straight home, so take this extra weapon. We won't need it, hopefully. Hey! Burst Laser 1, that's 3 shots? No, 2 shots. But still. Gets me something. Also need healing, like, soon. Still on Earth told terrible tales of the blood red mantis invasion system, much like the one bearing on you now, which once threatened the planet. You order weapons free. Okay, you can't hurt me. Cool. Nice miss. Wow, that Enzi killed 2 mantises. Good for him. Oh, whoops. You stop that. There are no more lifelines remaining on the ship. You ship of useful materials. 3 fuel, 27 scrap. Level of scrap I'm getting. Okay, everything's coming up well so far. And the quest! Mantis War Camp. When the Mantis encampment, but they're far too many than to count accurately. You send in a long-range message back to settlement with your findings, but unfortunately there's not much you can do. It would be a suicide attack directly. Leave before they notice you. It's trying to leave a patrol spots you. Wailing sirens begin to blare around the camp as the ship moves in to attack. Okay. I don't like the small bomb being active. Oh, you have a med bay. Oh, crap. It's an upgraded med bay, too. That is awful. Well, at least it's on fire. You're gonna have issues now with it being on fire and all that. Thank you, Burst Laser! The patrol ship taking care of you, hasten to leave. It won't be long before the other ships catch up. Cool. I did not see that medbay at all. This beacon is being patrolled by an unmanned scout. A fight is unavoidable. Ship starts to power up its FTL drive. It gets away, no doubt, when the fleet of your position. Yeah, no. We're not going to do that. Eh. Thank you for free burst laser 1. I appreciate you. Separates party feel relief from the knowledge you will hopefully still be one step ahead of the fleet. 2, 4, 11 scraps. It's a pretty crappy reward, to be honest. Hey, store. Let's go here first, and then the store. There are drone cell as well. Alright, just time to see an usually well-armed anti-slip destroying a small pyrocraft. A teleporter signal is detected. Intruder on deck. A young mantis in a charred uniform has teleported onto the deck. He begs for sanctuary from the NZ and offers to serve in exchange for your protection. The NZ have already traced the teleporter signal and are offering a deal in exchange for the prisoner. I think I can take, like, damage, like, whole damage by siding with the fugitive. But I can also get a mantis. And also a ship reward. It was a trap, dang it. The mantis sabotages the ship before teleporting away. I was right about taking hull damage. Well, at least I can kill you. The number of life signs remain on the ship. You strip it of useful materials. Well, I'm gonna heal the store at least. There's that. Okay. Some refreshing at the store as well. Rebels are already here. The crew braces for impact when none comes. The sensor report the unmanned rebel supply ships are malfunctioning and stuck in vending mode. For a little scrap, you can take your pick. None of those is hacking. I already have his own steel bypass. This is a terrible shop. Looking takes 150. I'm not even close to getting that. Biggest benefit as I get to fix up my ship. No longer almost dead. Well, I guess we're continuing with ship improvements then. Okay. Having level 2 sensors for boarding crew makes sense. Need to know what's actually on the ship. But for point of piloting is always nice. Let's get more engines as well. By the time you know the rebels are behind the beacon, it's too late to avoid a fight. Ah, boo, they have a med bay. They can't hurt me, at least. Yeah, they can't hurt me. It's an upgraded medbay. That's annoying. I'll let the big flat gun cause some havoc. No healing the medbay for you. Thank you, Super Flak. The crew dead, you're able to take the fuel out of storage, stay out of scrap picking manets. Got multiple fuel rewards. No, not complaining. Anything this beacon offers is a view of deep space and a brief respite from battles. For some, this must be a welcome refuge. Hey, and my crew gets healed up some. The clone bay. With Lawrence Beacon, our tail driver starts to the next sector. Your sensors picked up a refugee ship drifting through the system, that are one of many fleeing the rebel advance. This doesn't appear to have a direct detect you, or else trying to avoid notice. Hail them. As you hail the refugee ship, a zone ship suddenly jumps into the system. It claims the refugees are criminals and accuses you of escort and fugitives. Before you can respond, it cuts communications and powers up its weapons. I have a zone seal bypass. So get fucked. Zone ship, now empty of life forms, provides easy salvage. 2 fuel, 29 scrap, contents of the refugee ship. Refugee ship thanks you for your assistance. As a gesture of goodwill and seeing how effectively you dispatched the enemy ship, they offer what supplies they can spare. This is the most fuel I've ever had on a run. Uncharted Nebula or NZ Homeworlds? Let's go to the NZ Homeworld, shall we? Revive the NC space. The Mantis have been threatening the NC core worlds. We used to be able to stock up for your journey. Alright. Some good healing in there. Came across an asteroid mining colony. They messaged you immediately saying, "Greetings, our spies mining explosives have run out ever since the rebels located the system. Do you have any extra explosives?" Yes, I do have 5 missiles to give you. They thank you and offer to have their engineers repair some of your ship's hull. Heck yeah! That's why you only go up to 20. It's great use of 5 missiles I wasn't going to use otherwise. And distress as well. Follow this recipe to a tiny asteroid belt. You find a small ship struggling to maneuver through the field. Hail and offer assistance. They respond, "Help, our seals done, we won't last long." Teleport. Offer to beam them aboard your ship. They refuse at first, but after another blast rocks your ship, they agree and beam aboard your ship. They say, "Thank you, but we release to return to our families. I'm sure we can muster up a reward if you take us home." Take them to the nearby planet where they're from. Over to return their son, the family of the survivor, arranges to repair your ship's hull as compensation. Well, that's awkward. Where are the stores? Receive a stress call from a nearby NC ship. Assistance requested. Danger present. Imminent destruction. Respond to the call and move in to assist. First, find a Mantis ship assaulting a small NC space as you prepare for a fight. Okay, they also have a med bay. How annoying. No teleporter, though. They can potentially hurt me. Really? I'm gonna have to rely on the flak, aren't I? Cool. Missiles hit missile. My lasers hit their lasers. This is annoying. Finally! You lose. No more life science detected on the Mantis ship. You hasten to contact the NZ. Missile 40 scrap anti-combat drone. Hey, more things to sell. Attempt to contact the NZ. They thank you for the assistance, and when you tell them of your mission, one of the NZ asks if you can assist your crew. Welcome aboard. Heck yeah, and a free NZ and the NZ homeworlds. Also, Chain Island's pretty nice too. Weapons ion damage increases each time it fires to a max of 4. Okay, got an NZ. So in that case, you go over to weapons, use shields. Tired of my shields being taken down? Oh, there is a store. They do exist. NZ can do remarkable things with just a pile of scrap. The NZ hybrid this beacon or selling equipment for just that. Mind control, very nice to go with boarding. They really want me to have drones. Like, really, really want me to have drones. Not buying, though. SIP's final system slot. So I'll be giving up hacking. I'm gonna run into problems without hacking. I really need hacking. I need hacking to hack med bays or to like lock them in rooms with me. Or I can lock the med bay, even. I can hack the med bay. Turn in a hurt bay. Yeah, no. I can't do it. I need hacking. I really need hacking. Hacking plus teleporting is so good. I guess. I don't think I've ever used a Chain Ion before. Okay, continue on. Ends step in the vicinity, seeing you jump in arms to teeth, immediately broadcasts to surrender. Steps to gold wealth, enzyme innovation, survival. Transfer goods acceptable. Accept their offer of surrender. NC will be able to transfer over the goods and get on their way. Money for nothing. If I say we're friendly, they're like, oh, okay, and they run away sometimes, which is kind of a problem. I'm gonna be upset they're sacking this store. Well, I have a couple of jumps to get there. Right near a small fleet of civilian NZ ships, a simple decryption and translation of their comm frequency tells you that they're having frantic discussion about something obviously troubling them. Enter, have your NZ crew member contact them. Remember, syncs with the comm unit to communicate with them directly. You offer your help in the summary of the ship's mission. They respond, our goal is to have anomalous elements. However, not all available for disclosure or discussion necessary. Offer your help. Secret technology stolen by Mantis. Implicit connects into Rebels. Implicit. Track Mantis to hidden Rebel base. Uploading coordinates. Hello! I think this is an NZ ship or something. quest mark on the map. However, track second step to different base. Would calculate probability but data insufficient. Not risk obvious rebel NZ conflict. Also need time to acquire military steps. Assist to find technology. Quest mark on the map, agree. Okay. A little confused by the double quests. I don't remember this. Receive a distress call from nearby system request. Danger present. Imminent destruction. Respond to call and move into assist. Receive another message from the SIP. This time with the man sent to comlock. Food smooth taxi yells. Since they indicate the SIP is moving into attack with orders teleport from the station. Okay, no medbay or anything. I have the improved doors. I don't like your weapons very much. That's kind of funny. Oh. Yeah, that's a problem. You just kill my shields. That's a problem. Oh, that's a big problem. Less science remaining on the city, strip of useful materials. Okay, you go back to weapons, you go to shields. Okay, I can almost get that. Well, I want to save for hacking anyways. What am I doing? Okay, quest time. Wherever one of the rebel bases the NZ told you about appears abandoned except for one scout step. Perhaps you could extract information from them. As soon as you see the power up their engines and jump away, stop them. This is kind of a problem. How am I wanting to handle this? Oh, come on! Stop killing my oxygen! Gotcha. The quick search of the communication log shows that the attack you were searching for never passed through the space. It must have been a decoy. You strip what you can and prepare to jump. Oh. Maybe you have the oxygen on. Charlie. I still need to refresh you. You're so close to the next level, Charlie. You're getting there. For everyone in the rebel bases that Enzi told you about, Pure is abandoned except for one scout, so perhaps you could extract information from them. As soon as they see you, they pop their engines up away, stop them. Okay, they have a medbay this time. And a repair drone. I'm gonna have trouble hitting that medbay as well because you have two shields. Maybe I can knock down the paladin while they heal. Freaking combat drone! Um... That was close. Once the crew is set, you scan the log for information regarding the envoy. You're in luck. It seems Sip's matching the thieves' description passed through here not too long ago. You strip to Sip and prepare to pursue them. Add the quest marker to the next sector. Thank you, Jane Ion. I did successfully delay their jumping by going into the piloting. Sometimes you learn things. Okay, let's go to the store and back. Probably means to die, but it's worth it. I can get hacking. This drives. Your scrap R's weapons for you. That's not hacking! You keep trying to give me drone control! Why are you so obsessed with drone control? Heavy laser 1's good. Okay. Time for a big dive. For the next beacon, the rebels go here first. You must survive long enough to be able to jump to the next sector. That's a flak 2 and a burst laser 2? Gross. Nice miss there. Very cool. Ow. Ow. Yay, one miss. We outie. Zoltan home worlds or zone controlled? Zone home worlds, please. I have zone bypass. Grab the zone space. When we heard they anticipated coming, we made preparations to hold the borders. I have jumped into a nebula. Excuse me. I thought there was a roots in there. Okay. Only 8 fuel left. I'll probably get more from actual fights. Tangled wrecks, many sets away in dormancy. Here you can see lights flicker on what looks like debris. Rebel Scout bursts out of the wreckage. Yeah, no, I don't like this. Okay. Honestly, I should do this. Excuse me. You don't have enough power. You don't have enough power. I'm not a smart person. Don't compound a mistake. Really? Really? Thank you. Speaking of autopiloting. Jiang could probably potentially do some work against the flagship. Ship explodes behind stuff! Most importantly, fuel! More nebula stuff. You see anything through the thick ass surrounding ship without knowing what's out there? Can do is wait for your FTL to charge. Science assembly detect a rogue planet drifting through space. On its surface, a huge model is visible at a distance even to the naked eye. Zone Elder helps you from the planet. Through luck or instead, you've discovered a great eye. Looking to steps to see Jesse's Earth. You can have someone de-age out of existence. We can't take them back. Have them back to the clone base. So no thanks. This is the first next discover new wonders about Cassieper to jump. Honestly, the rewards for the good stuff isn't that great either. You can get ship fights. You can get some like random scrap. You spy 2 pirate ships lurking in the nebula here. They remain unaware of your presence. You're able to get your scanners to at least identify their cargo. One is carrying the fuel supplies, the other ammunition. They begin to drift away from each other in the storm. Secure the ammunition. Is ammunition for the missiles or a weapon system? Either way, I need fuel. Toward the power of the fuel supplies in the gates. Hopefully you can leave this ship in one piece. Freaking Clone Bay! Plasma Storm as well. I don't like this at all! Okay, now you only have one seal because of the Plasma Storm. I can work with that. In the sensors, okay. I'm gonna teleport into your weapons. Okay. Okay, I think an outpacer revival this way. The ship in one piece, you're able to salvage most of the fuel supplies before the iron storm clears, and you have to jump away. Hey, 5 fuel. Said, I needed that. Oh crap. Oops. Sorry, guys. quest! The big one. You have finally caught up with the ships you've been hunting. A hangar-sized cargo ship is being escorted by a number of mantis ships. Hangar-sized cargo ship. As you consider the assault, a squadron of NG ships with powered emblems jump in and assist you. You prepare to fight the mantis, but scans indicate they are manned by rebels. Okay, no medbay, but they do have a clone bay. But I should be able to paste that. Wait, don't teleport yet. For them to teleport to me. Beautiful. Now it's teleported when it's too late for them to change their mind. Hey, wait, why isn't this open? That's honestly fine. They're all super damaged now. That's actually kind of perfect for them all to be super damaged like this. It's actually perfect. What's this? It's a level 2 clone bay. Annoying. I was not able to outpace them. Oh, I was able to outpace them. Ship what you can and contact the NG ships. The NZ emerged victorious from their battles with only minor losses. They message you. Project XME-56 commissioned by Federation Military Research Division. Advanced Stealth Cruiser. Oh, this is a stealth quest. Stealth ship quest. Project finished during rebellion, unable to reconnect with Federation Military Command. Ask about the mantis ships. Likely employed by rebels to avoid breaking non-aggression pact with NZ. 97.56% likely. You're missing to assist last Federation fleet's correct coordinates? Transfer coordinates of Federation Command. Satisfactory. Delivery of tech will assist in Federation cause. Gratitude alone insufficient. Commencing ship repair and compensation. Your crews deliver an advanced augmentation for installation, but you're more pleased to hear that the Federation will have an improved arsenal. 1 missile, 1 drone, 49 scrap, augment titanium system casing, and 14 hull points repaired. Titanium system casing. All subsystem of additional plan that provides 50% chance to negate damage when hits. Also be damaged. That's kind of awesome, honestly. It's worth selling if I have something I want to buy, but it's pretty good. Okay, I have 2 stores and a distress. Maybe we can finally get hacking. That would be lovely. So distress first. As much stuff as possible. We encounter refugee ships drifting in space. It looks as if fleeing the rebel advance ran out of fuel. Distress begins actively not and was on board. Hail them. Vessels relieved to hear from you. They're running low on supplies. They suggest a trade. Holy crap, that's an amazing trade. All I need to buy fuel for any reason. I was thinking about it, don't need to anymore. Mr. Pales, my friends, please, there's nothing I don't have, and there's nothing worth one I can't get. Why not take a look around yourself? Do you have hacking? You do have hacking! My guy! My guy! Okay, we have some fun in store now. Kind of have to jump to this next door. So let's not spend anything else for the moment. Still then fascinated by other species and steps, something that alien knickknacks up here. Want to take a look. Backup battery's good. Okay, we got a sip now. There are a few more zealots in their custom sex in the zone. The team on board or please beam on board. This is a little confusing with weapons licenses, but things escalate rapidly from heated discussion to gunfire. Okay. Med bay is annoying. But I can damage their weapons by teleporting aboard, making them run away. Oh, I forgot that they were teleporting too. Oops. My accent's off currently. Let's not have it off. Current bay. No more lessons remain on the ship. You strip of useful materials. That's fun. Okay, back to your station, everybody. Attacking the medbay is quite fun. The armed Zolan transfer vessel is slowly making its way toward the beacon near the hail. This is Zolan Peace Envoy. We carry no weapons or seal and rely on the mercy of others to communicate our message. Hear them out. Continue. We take your silence for interested contemplation, talk at length about peace and harm, but either it's beyond your simple beyond, it's all nonsense. They finish. Please spread the word of enlightenment to those that have not heard. Once you have contact our brethren, they transfer coordinates of the so-called brethren. Add the quest marker to your map. Okay. Could maybe get Zolan seals there. Or an envoy. Wherever the Zolan research facility, they say there are researching genetic distortion due to stay asleep and prolonged FTL travel. That's the recruit time to undergo a few scans to send no study. Your crew calmly lines up for the Zolans to take their readings. After a short time, the process is done. They contact you. Thank you for your participation in our study. Please accept these small cakes made from stiff dough as well as some scrap. You're after the location specified by the peace-loving Zoltan, but the only thing nearby is the rebel ship closing in fast. We found you. You're not getting away this time. Except to hail them. The open communications. I can't imagine there's anything you could say that will save you. The rebellion must destroy those that are still loyal to the obsolete Federation. Perhaps it could be a reconciliation of our ideals without war. Our ideals are too different to be so easily reconciled. Do you think this could end any way but war? True progress can only be achieved without bloodshed. Something all indicates the rebel ship faded when a Zolan fleet appears around your ship. The captain of the ship you met previously materialized on your bridge. Although your methods are crude and most certainly ineffective, it is clear you took our previous meaning to heart. If your ship represents the Federation's willingness to adapt, we shall do what we can to aid in their fight. I will personally assist. Envoy! Fully trained in everything. You are not very well trained in shields currently. You guys again there are attacking. Phillips is better in seals. He's working on weapons. You're amazing in engines. You're amazing in piloting. I think what I want to do is put you in seals. You can now be indoors and free roam otherwise. Yeah. I like it. Gives me another power bar. And the exits. Further along as big enough till it starts and jumps to the next sector. Your sensors picked up a refugee ship drifting through the system. No doubt one of the many fleeing rebel events doesn't seem to have detected you or is trying to avoid notice. Hail them. The other refugee ship, pirate ship jumps into the system. It was using the refugee ship as bait. Okay. Oh dang, the door's open. Wish he'd stop breaking my stuff. It'd be great. Get my own guy there. That's probably not the smartest thing I've ever done. Save! Thank you. You know, you're extremely rude. Alright, so the empty life forms provides easy salvage. That's a lot of stuff. The civilian ship. The refugee ship claims pirates have been following their trail since they left their homeworld as a gesture of goodwill and seeing how effectively dispatched, and they said they offer what supplies they can spare. What's up, Charlie? And Lexi? Next sector. Rock controlled or power controlled? Rock controlled is more interesting. Might be a powerful and proud race. It's not unheard of to have a peaceful journey through the lands, but don't count on it. Okay. I think now it's time for level 3 shields. Okay. More survivability is always good, especially since boarding takes a little time sometimes. Distress beacon, please. Sip of the life forms within the nearby dense asteroid field is giving off the stress cost to be investigated. Could be dangerous. Search for the sip. Find the pirate ship damaged and abandoned. You salvage where you can and move on. It's a lot of stuff, though. Okay, that gets that online. That's actually best. Things like that. As a naturally warlike species, a few intergalactic diplomatic ties, rock people have garnered quite a reputation for some pirates who stumble across some one of their ships and they promptly live up the type. They have no bed bay or anything like that. Let's just burn your day. more lot signs remain on the ship, you strip of useful materials. That's a lot of stuff. Please help. Okay, let's get even more HP per jump. Only 7-second clone as well. I like it. No distress. Hello, we use our last FTL. It's up to the station to indicate a burnt out husk of debris and warped metal. As you can see, the war must have spread to the sector we've been stranded ever since. Give them the fuel. Give them the fuel. Thank the gods, you can finally get out of here. We're jumping straight on, so take this extra weapon. We won't need it, hopefully. Heavy laser Mark II. Ooh. Interesting. Signals don't keep the Sand Island though, because Sand is probably better for the flagship. Another distress call. But first, let's go here. Scouts are getting the battle, same place nearby. Seems that someone's under attack by space pirates. Aid the civilian ship. Pirate weapons engage the pirate ship. Okay. Got some beams, a basic laser, got a clone bay. Got hacking. What's he hacking? Hacking my sensors. Okay. Don't really care. Can I outpace the med bay? That's the question. Let's go to auto fire. See if I can outpace med bay. Oh. I honestly forgot I had that. Let's see if you guys are dead forever now. Oops. I forget about that sometimes. Okay, Cassieper, please. Normal life stands detecting the power sip. You hasten contact civilian sip. 53 scrap. Contact civilian sip. Respawn. It's a good thing you came when you did. It would be dead now. Otherwise, it's a super. I'd like to help you like you helped me. Captain Officer Stall, piece of equipment sip. Heavy laser mark 1. Okay. What if we just had all the heavy lasers? Every single one of them. This is also a free zone to recover, guys. Press past the box up, returning from rare diplomatic miss and equally surprised, and Captain Sponsor hails a greasy mutual trade. You technically still have the titanium steel casing, but it's kind of useful. Fuel recharge boosters, stealth weapons, long-range scanners. Another heavy laser one. Okay. How do I see any fuel again? Annoyingly. I'm gonna get the titanium steel casing. I still have an open augment slot. Pew pew! Pew 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 pew! That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shots. If I want to, I can hack piloting too. I don't usually want to, but if I wanted to, I could. Go here into the distress. Appears the recipes come from the surface in the moon since we're never seen a life from. Going on the surface to investigate. You find a colony that seems to be recently attacked. This one in devastation, you find a lone survivor. Environment join your crew. Indicates that he was a sip right before being stranded. Happy officer service and for a time he stands for Gaunt's another Zoltan. More free power. I mean, if you insist. Who might argue? Now let's get that powered off. Rocks that flies past your windows, and you recognize outcast decorations in the hole. These must be pirates. I could probably waited to hack, but that's fine. You. 6. Get some free training in. While I'm at it. Now there's a bit empty of hot sites. You start to fancy find a person who offers to join your crew. Another Zoltan? Holy crap! They're giving me. This is the Zoltan step, apparently. You are, unfortunately for you, unneeded. We maxed out on crew. While Captain hails you, it's improper of me to contact off-worlders, but this is an emergency. We were on our way to deliver a passenger to her new husband, the Grand Basilisk of Numa 5. When our engines broke down, we take possession of her and make haste to Numa 5. Effective passenger. You surprised me, off-worlder. Thank you. The passenger will be with you momentarily. So you fuse into the main hold and be first away in the cargo bay. Add a quest marker to the next sector. Various side creatures speaking a disabled rock fighter drifts in space while two Mantis craft battle out, presumably over who deserves the spoils. Wait, then attack the surviving Mantis. Mantis craft may have their differences when it comes to you, they are of one mind. The smaller sub suffers a power failures and moves to engage, the larger one lets off a volley of fire and moves into attack. You have no med bay. Oh, that's a bad spot for you to teleport into. I think I have 40% dodge, yes. How much HP does this stupid thing have? Finally. Time it took you to eliminate the Mantis ship, the rock must have repaired their FTL drive and jumped away. You picked the bones of both Mantis vessels. I'm gonna finish off my ice cream real quick. Okay, ice cream is finished. This run feels really, really good. This run feels like a high chance of being a winner. You have just enough space to exit here. Exit jump surrounded by dirt and rocks. Before long, I blast is deflected by your seal, but that was an escort with an incoming pirate. Okay. Well, that hurt. Really? That's more like it. Lots of real soup, you strip of useful materials, lots of scrap, not much of anything else. Ooh, this is a dive. Unfortunate. Probably worth it though. You arrive and detect signs about a few steps taken past each other near a small station. You don't know if it's a territory issue contest or arrive past each side. It's best to stay out of it. Says you. Okay. So, let's get one more dodge. And 2 more bars. Okay. Time for a dive. We have a lot of PPU though. But next, beacon with the robots got your first. Must survive long to be able to jump to the next sector. Got a lot of stuff there. Probably not worth trying to teleport here. Okay, that's most of your crap gone. I never hacked, because I'm dumb. Just killed 3 people at once. That was hilarious. Oh, I couldn't hack. That was bad. That was bad luck. As fun as this was, not worth it. The one fuel. Abandoned sector power controlled. Heck yeah, abandoned sector, though I can't teleport as much because oxygen issues. But you're the clone bay. No, power controlled. That sector's a bad idea when you're a teleporting ship. Ports through this area has been under control of pirates for quite some time, since traders still attempt to trade with the settlements of the remain, but do so at great risk. Immediate distress. I am low on fuel. Here's suspicions come from the surface nearby noon, so it's pick up a single landform, go down to the surface to investigate. You find a colony seems to have been recently attacked, sort of 60 find a lone survivor. Or you have enough people in a crew, take them to the flying nearby planet system. Overjoyed the return of your son, the family survivor arranges your period ship's whole compensation. Heck yeah! Good deal. Grab the next beacon will be immediately hailed by a small shuttle. Help us be talking about pirates. Get the civilian ship. Prep weapons negate a pirate ship. Okay. 2 NZs and a rock. That's it. Oops. Keep pressing the wrong button for that. No more life since detecting the pirates behaves in context civilian step. No fuel. A whole lot of scrap. Seems the crew did not survive the slaughter. Take what we can from the main ship. Okay, they get fuel there at least. Can you stop stunning my pilot? That'd be great. have fuel. A few small slips are visible on the vid screen, and you almost activate weapons targeting. However, sensors indicate they're simply on emergencies. Pirates must make you jumpy. Messes them, ask them about their wares. Okay. Most powerful weapons the war ever created. They'll take out some ships in a single blast. Yeah, no thanks. Need 3 fuel. Lame. Point oxygen. More power in the backup batteries, nice. Then we'll go to level 4 shields next. What's this way over there? Okay. I don't remember what the quest was. Smart Sev messages you. Underground Federation comm channels are all talking about your secret mission. Let's install weapon help. Good luck. Burst laser. Okay, they keep giving me free stuff that I can't use. That takes way too much power. There are 5 shots versus 3 shots, but much more charge time, and the 2 damage per is really cool on the heavy lasers. Like, it hits ships hard and quickly. Okay, distress beacon. Sure. Just signals coming from a small spaces over an uninhabited planet. Satellites defense system gone haywire, and the crew can't approach without being fired on. They're looking for help to fix the disabled. Promise to help. Consider options. Remotely repair the targeting system. Your crew member is able to remotely fix the glitch in the defense AI, allowing the recruit to close in and finishes out. Station gives you thanks along with reward. To your wideband automated message. Welcome to our humble trade depot and shipyard. All welcome with any funny bits in our 152 automated turret satellites will tear your ship to shreds. You really want to give me a medbay. Scanners, battery charger, hacking stun. Interesting idea. Nah. That gets me level 4 shields, which is more valuable. And the titanium ship casing. Max dodge and max shields for a boarding ship makes absolutely the most sense, in my opinion. Really, it's on red swords uncompletes for your ship warns you of an incoming ship with weapons hot. Oh, you have no medbay. I mean, you have feisty crew members, but no medbay. Oh, sorry. blood signs remain on super stupid of useful materials. Once you arrive, your screen lights up with warnings. Nearby pirates use advanced hacking tools and they have tried to shut down your engines. The crew manages to keep them barely operational as you move and attack. Counter the remote hacking. But that'll put my hacking offline, and I don't want that. Yeah, good luck fixing that. Bricks. Pirates up to stable your engines, come aligning it outwards where you can from the recep. 3 fuel, 4 scrap. Amount of fuel. That was rude. Quest, please. Vast tunnel network near the surface of Numa 5 indicates an advanced rock civilization. You must be where you are asked to deliver the passenger. Realizing the arrival's imminent, the passenger, silent so far, pleads with you not to hand her over. She's interrupted by the Grand Basilisk's chief aide. The alien vessel holding the Basilisk's wife. Deliver her to us, you'll be warded well. Hand her over. May your children erode into dust, he screams as he's bundled into the waiting shuttle. Rock guards on board hurriedly drop off an exotic piece of technology and return to the Grand Basilisk. Hey, thanks for the scrap recovery arm. The only thing within scanning range is a little abandoned mining construction resupply station. They appear to have been cleaned by marauders. Guard the Larian, speaking of those directions to the next sector. Diesel tells us a small station fitted with hundreds of repair drones. Do not miss us. We know who you are and we don't care. If this is the right place for some ship repair. Nah, I'm good, thanks. I can use the backup battery to power my clone bay whenever I need to. That's useful. Oh, I'm going to abandon sector anyway. We're getting the music. Enjoy. The sector's been largely abandoned since a series of bouts estimated that its local population and unusual alien races are reportedly scavenging in the area. You'd best be on guard. Not everything's Lanius said, just a lot of things are. Rebel message you. Who would have thought the most wanted ship in the quadrant would just happen by my station? Prepare to meet your maker. Okay. Oh yeah. Wish he'd stop that. Trying to escape. How can I manage that? The crew dead here will take the fuel out of storage, so I'll take all the scrap it can manage. That's a lot of scrap too. This is gonna be a case where I refresh both of you. Hey, distress. That's what I was looking for. Wherever the location of the distress signal prepared for a fight, at first glance, it's entirely empty. The signal is coming from a small plastic satellite orbiting a moon. The looping message describes how settlers have recently abandoned the area due to the Lanius threat. You fail to find either sign of a settlement nearby. Oh. An empty distress beacon. That's lame. West in the local settlement, they describe a fleet of metal ships wordlessly collecting all the abandoned metal and debris in the area. When they approach important satellites, the settlements fired a few ASP warning shots. The Lanius moved on despite clearly having the firepower to overwhelm those settlements. Speed appears to have been set up within an asteroid field to access a mining settlement. However, half the settlement has been assembled by a number of Lanius scavengers. The military escort moves in. The military escort moves in to scare you off. Okay. Only 2 shields. Teleporting landings is terrifying. Ow. See one more message from the enemies of surrender. You assume they're asking to surrender rather than demanding your surrender. No. Find a door on some Mac on their sip. No computer stop, you can install on your own. That was painful. Freaking Lanius teleporting sip. Trading depots up near the beacon. Surprising number of military subs guard the station. You pick up an advertisement on wideband standout sub parts, repairs, refilling souvenirs. We got it all. Check out the only store not afraid of scavengers side of Omicron 6. I'm not broke. Cassieper alerts, asteroid field nearby. Submarine scanners may discover useful materials while we wait for the FTL to recharge. Scrap your cover room. A tip to mine the asteroids. Carefully extract as much useful material as possible from the nearest asteroids waiting for the FTL to charge. 77 becomes 84. Some weak and hungry humans comes on your screen. Those metal bastards need to absorb half our ends to leave us here to die. I hope you understand the need to take your step by force. Who's on board? Talk. Okay, what we got here? Need a few out of storage thing. Speed to provide unmanned scout fight is unavoidable. Okay. We have the reverse ion field active. Where's that? Plus, you know, the ability for them to dismiss me. enough of that. Out of my face. Tip explodes, leaving behind stuff, including one fuel. Reps up hails to you. Ferris is gonna wait a long time for this. This is like a dive ship right here. That is some weapons you got there, boyo. Oh. Sorry, guys. That was very clean. You know, find a weapon system on the receptor nuclear site we can install on your own, a Pegasus missile. Why are you not giving me fuel anymore? I get fuel to start the sector right though, so there's at least that. Scans picked up a Lanius vessel in the system, appears to be navigating a debris field, harvesting the minerals, attempt to harvest them for yourself, tactic vessel, improved piloting. Engage autopilot and safely harvest the debris. With help from the computer, you're able to keep a comfortable distance between you and the Lanius ship, and you're able to gather resources from the debris field without conflict. Exit beacon. Alright, Lawrence, beacon to the circuits up the next sector. Here, so intelligent life forms nearby planet, no maps can be found in the database. Investigate. The small cell enormous fields, only occupants are small, brightly coded, six-legged, horse-like animals. Could they be what you asked scans picked up? Try to communicate peacefully. Every attempts to communicate seem to work, they just stare at you silently. As you prepare to leave, one of the creatures sticking at his foot and forcing nudges you away from the ship. He seems the one you follow him. Eventually, they guide you to an old ship's crash site. Inside, you're able to find a reactivated NG. And then I immediately deactivated it. Okay, we've got to set the right left sand. I need to take a break, please. I need to go to the bathroom. So yep, stretch, grab drink, or snap, prevent TBT. Staying for too long in one place causes blood clots back for you. Back in 10 or so minutes with the last stand. Stay tuned.
flowers of our endeavors proliferate.
Hey, I'm back, everyone. Hey, it's a Crow raid. Awesome. Thank you everyone who was before the break and stick around the break, and thank you for everyone who stuck around after the raid. Hello. Yep. So this is Federation C, and yes, Crow is correct in that going for clears and all steps to normal, and then once you get a first one on hard mode. This has been a very good Federation C run. We're going into the last stand, and this is our current loadout. We have gotten many crew kills. Remember this clear every step of normal and feel good having done it? Yeah. So got all this. We have our two boarding crew members right here, Charlie and Lexi, and then they keep giving us Zoltans. They kept giving me Zoltans for some reason. Also heavy lasers everywhere. They kept giving me many heavy lasers. I still have this to sell. They gave me a Zone Seal No, I bought the Zone Seal bypass in like Sector 2. I bought this because as a teleporting step, and I was like, this seems like a good thing to buy. Then they gave me a scrap recovery arm for free, and I bought a reverse ion field. Yeah, this is very heavy. I don't know how it stays in the sky. I even turned down the burst laser 3 to keep this heavy laser set up. End up selling that. But I actually upgraded my clone bay kind of early. I kind of went for a axle recovery clone bay, where I didn't refresh my crew very often, and I just recovered them because I was recovering enough for that to work out. And I have empty jumps sometimes as well. I was almost out of fuel, and I got some fuel recently. I bought some fuel as well. Have a bunch of scrap. I'm going to spend some of that here at the next sector. I was kind of saving to kind of see what happened. But final stand. Arrive at the outpost close to the Federation base. Your access codes encompass national security, and officer sets up a direct feed to the Federation base's war room. Admiral Tully speaks first, saying, "What is the meaning of this? Who are you? Explain your mission." Your explanation is met with murmurs of cynicism and disbelief among the officers. Zerno Terzi of the NZ Brigade speaks up. Intel suggests potential counter to rebel technology. Risk all or save none. Explain the weakness of the enemy fleet. Somehow the strongest ship of the enemy fleet. Tully responds, "It's settled. The rebels will be here in a matter of moments. We will do what we can to hold off the war, since we must succeed in destroying this flagship. Your current outpost can provide some repairs and fuel, and the other repairs can provide aid as well. Good luck." Why did they remove that good luck from New Star Fox? I missed the good luck at the start of every mission. 10 fuel and 10 hull points repaired. By the way, at one point in sector 1 or 2, we were down to 5 hull. We were almost dead. We were kind of stable, other than the fact that we kept on getting damaged by things, which happens sometimes when you're a boarding ship, because you have to kind of wait around while you're bored. Okay, so no stores nearby. Since I'm a boarding ship, that's so expensive for 7 more dots. Is that worth it? Let's get these. Flag artillery seems really good for the flagship as well. That's 160. Well, I need level 3 oxygen in case my oxygen gets hacked. A buffer point in each of these. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. I think that's the biggest thing about boarding ships. Either accidentally losing crewmen, which I have clone base, so not as much of a concern, or just like you keep taking ship damage as you go along. That's why I ended up getting level 3 shields pretty early, because I was tired of taking damage. Okay, let's go up to... This isn't awkward. This is a really awkward layout. Like, super awkward. Sensors, sorry, scanners show intelligent life forms in our planet North Master can be found in the database. Investigate. Land on a small soda, enormous field with only occupants or small brightly colored 6-legged horse-like animals. Could be where we scan spray them. From what I understand, bringing some of the previous spirits on board the cell never responds to something positive. It's either nothing or you like take hull damage. I communicate peacefully, and sometimes when you communicate peacefully, good stuff happens. This is the 3rd crew member we're having to dismiss. See you, Martin. Get the repair station, the free stuff. An NZ civilian shipyards and convergence in military refueling station, they offer you the chance to patch every ship and refresh some supplies. Yeah, I think it was either Sector 3 or Sector 4, one of the two. It was quite a while before I actually got enough dodge to really start dodging missiles. Missiles are a problem too, but I actually didn't find too many ships with missiles. There were a couple of ships where it was a rebel outfitter thing, not automated rebel ship, where it could not hurt me, and I didn't have weapons yet, so I just had to wait 50 seconds for the auto flak So I ate ice cream and muted myself while we waited. Anyway, some good stuff there. As soon as you arrive at the beginning of it, Rebel Scout turns and gates, power up the weapons. Okay. I technically could teleport into the weapons and do some damage there, but I don't want to lose. I don't want to have to lose my fighting prowess. I'm not sure how much it would help. They'll probably still keep the missile line until last. Hey look, they heat the missile line to last. Who could have guessed? Had hit my engines, so now I have only 30% dodge. Hey! Hooray, 30% dodge came through. Yeah, I consider. I thought that was going to happen, but whatever. Hey! One of the drones is offline. And now I can do this. There we go. These automated sieves have ridiculous evasion sometimes, I swear. The Foxfire at the same time too, beautiful. That thing died a horrible death. Sip explodes and you get stuff. I like stuff. What are 2 oxen currently? Oh, because I have nowhere else to put it. I see. So I'm not gonna spin everything yet. I'm gonna wait till I right before the flagship. We're in the middle of a raging battle. Both sides are taking heavy loss. Small squadron fights past and the fighter breaks off, moving toward your position. Okay. I got an idea. Oh no, my sensors, how awful. Oh, they have a boarding drone too. That is annoying. But it's in the backup battery, so, like, whatever. So I'm going to hack their piloting and take care of their clone bay. Okay. Let's go and teleport here. Beautiful. And time to kick the button now. Okay, I'll kick your button here. That's fine. Happy to do so in here. There isn't time to salvage the enemy ship, but your crew made off with a few nearby materials. There isn't enough time to salvage the enemy ship, but you only get 3 fuel, 1 drone part, and 73 scrap. What would I get if there was time? Make it sound like your times tables at school. Gotta call my scrap tables. I say those at school. Okay. Ooh, there's a store here. So I can store here, here, and then the base looks like. Cool. Parents are surrounded by a group of mysterious alien vessels. The alien apparently have some valuable technology for sale. So, Celpig's missile. There's no need for a scrap recovery arm at this point. It's probably more valuable as a selling thing now. Fix all, obviously. Here's maybe with 7 and 7. It's more funny that like the dialogue box said you have no time to scrap the ship, but you just recover some useful materials, you know, to the side, and it's like a ridiculous high amount of scrap. It's more the flavor text than anything else. Scrap sector rates 45 to 74. One below max medium, yeah, it was a lot. Defense grammar prevents enemy defense drones from targeting anything. I'm not sure I care. Because I have the hack to get around the hacking shoot down, and I don't use missiles. only thing that'll be targeted is the flak. That's 7 sots, so okay, it's now 6 sots. Whoop-de-doo. I think that's too expensive for whatever benefit it might provide me. If it prevented their attacking drones from targeting me, that'd be much more useful. Okay, I have a million scrap. Let's get max odds. We had the backup battery to use as well. Gotta remember that. Improve doors for their borders as well. Oh good, this is still active. We're up to see a number of Federation forward carriers and dreadnoughts. It must be systems of high importance to war and sets of fleet. Not important enough to care about me, though. Cool. So this is our setup going into the flagship fight. Pretty good setup. I would say my chances of winning are 80%, maybe even higher. Like, it'll take some really bad luck and some really bad play for me for me to blow this, I think. It's not guaranteed. Nothing's guaranteed, especially with power surges. But I think it'll take some really bad luck. Oh, by the way, during this, I did do the stealth. I completed the stealth cruiser quest. I'd already been it before, so I didn't get a team or anything, but I got titanium plating that I installed. I also did the Zoltan Homeworlds quest and got Envoy, as you see right there. Envoy's currently chilling on in the shields. Wait, why are you both in the weapons? One of you supposed to be in shields? Doesn't matter. Oh, close the doors, please. Oh, that's the wrong button. That is not closing the doors. That is opening the doors. Just want to get everyone a little extra damage for no reason, apparently. Let's pump that volume, that oxygen back up. Yeah, I just want to refresh everyone for no reason. Okay. Here we go. I was texted. Okay. By the way, is it turns into the basic story thing something that's new on Advanced Edition? I think in original edition that wasn't a thing. The ship just kind of hung out there until you made your way to it. I'm gonna say that was a thing. I could be wrong. It's it. The Rebel flags. If you're able to destroy this monstrosity, the Federation fleet will have a chance of surviving. There's no turning back. Oh no, you hacked my sensors. How awful. Anyway. I'm gonna stop cloaking time now, thank you. Oh wait. No. I want to hack you. I think. Do I? I can make it a harm bay and get kills on. Play the long game. But I will have some trouble getting damage in on them because of dodges. But I have a million dodges myself. If I hack the piloting or the shields... I mean, if I hack the shields, I can lure them in, but I'll be fighting 4 and 2, which isn't great either. No, I think I hacked the med bay. I think I play the long game here and hack the med bay. Let's turn it off as well so they can get in and out easily. Okay. Annoying. I have reverse ion field, so only one of those ions actually did anything. Okay. Their weapon systems down, come back. I have level 2 hacking as well. Back online, please. First ion field does help a lot, because you can run into ion chaining. Oh, hello. Well, that's one of them dead. I'm turning you off for the moment. Of course, you cloak at that exact moment when I'm about to teleport, you pricks! Ooh, that's 3 of them dead right there. That was a great shot. Well, all the main ones are dead now. You know what? Just see if I get the upper hand and finds a way to make it an FTL. We gotta keep up the assault. Fine, it's fine. That's an easy way to refresh them. Geez, that sought to kill 3 of them in the med bay. That was beautiful. Okay, now I can max piloting. And we want to wait here. It got away! How does that keep happening? Why can't we use that ship? I want to see Crow use the Rebel flagship in fights. He chased down the flagship by waiting right here at the base, as Crow would say, and discovered it was heavily damaged from the previous fights. Canceling the case, redirecting considerable power to its drones, ready for a fight. So we're just gonna hack the piloting, teleport directly in here. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Doo, doo, doo. You kill my hacking. I believe in you. You did it. You killed my hacking. Good job. Just finally getting that print and fancy way to make an FTLs up. You got to keep up the assault. Okay, I need you guys to fix that, please. By you guys, I mean you. Good job, Matt! Matt became somewhat skilled at repairing. I've had Matt for most of the game. I mean, kidnapping isn't really a thing. Wait, is there anything I can buy? No. Kidnapping isn't really a thing because there isn't anyone to, you know... kidnap? Now Snur's able to keep firing with the map. Samuel sustains, looks transfer power to teleports, rolls kind of super weapon. Be prepared. This is it. Well, that's just annoying. Okay. Start an auto file for that until Zone Sealed's gone. Oh. Okay, turn auto fire off now. Hack piloting. My control's still going somehow. Why is the burst laser still ready to fire? I didn't ask for that. It's rude. I had option to buy mind control. I chose not to because I only had one system left when I got the SIP, and I thought hacking was a better choice. I was correct. Hacking was definitely a better choice because it allowed me to do a lot of crew kills when people start having med base and clone base. But at this moment, I do miss some good old fast-end mind control. I don't care. It's over. Federation C victory. My control is faster than SIP. It's useful when to help board for sure, but hacking is definitely significantly better. Even cloaking would be better. Yep, that felt good. Very clean, throughout most of it. I'm not usually good at boarding. I got an early Mantis, and the clone bay helped significantly with boarding. Boarding with medbay is still something that's very difficult for me. Knowing like when to get level 2 teleporters, when their doors are too strong, and going in and out of rooms and figure out how to do that and not die. It's something I struggle with significantly. So having a clone bay and just being like, okay, it's nice. And then getting the weapon system I did. I always seem to attract really good weapon systems on a lot of my runs. The game for the first like half really tried to give me a drone system. Like, no, I don't want drones. Stop it. There we go. Congratulations, you've defeated Rebel Fox and ensured the victory of the Federation. Score 4738. Stats. This was C. I'd only gotten the Sector 4 to sit before, and I have tried it with a couple of times. These are all with the Christmas gift exchange. So 37 sips, 97 beacons, 2081 crafted, freaking 11 crew hired. It was very fun watching you do the gift exchange, bro. I'm glad you finally did it, even though I'm sure you hated it. I already previously gotten all the achievements for the Federation. He's on artillery to destroy enemy ships that taking no whole damage. Use your crew and 4 respective Spluven choices by Sector 5. It's 5 Federation cruisers without upgrading your weapon systems. Not sure when I did that, but I did that at some point. So no records in this ship, but pretty nice. The time I bought a weapon to get nothing, and then having to do the surrender offer, which is less scrap than what I gave them, hurt me a lot. It brought me joy. It sparked joy. Yeah, my NZB run I did last stream is my best ever run at 49.90. I know scores are much higher on hard mode because of multipliers and stuff. That was a ridiculous run. I had so many fights in that run for no reason. So now where I'm currently at, with my goal of beating every zip, yeah, the 2 meeting at Christmas, indeed. So I have completed everything with Kestrel, being A, B, and C. I completed everything with NZ, A, B, and C. I have completed everything with Federation. I have beaten Zoltan with A and B, have not beaten with C yet. And haven't gotten that achievement. 29 power and systems all at the same time. Which seems a little ridiculous. I know I did that on purpose. Purposely didn't upgrade my reactor. That's one of the easiest achievements ever to get. Destroy a ship before it gets to the zone sealed. There are plenty of ships you can do that with if you have a decent enough weapon system. Zone C eventually will have Discharge Ion and a beam drone. Gross. That relies on the beam drone hitting things that matter, not just random parts of the ship or like their oxygen. At least get some time to get the zone sealed. So we still got to beat zone C. I've done everything with Kestrel, I believe. Yeah, Kestrel. Product Followers only has 1 HP remaining. You purposely have to get to 1 HP somehow. I must have done that by accident. There's no way I did that on purpose. So NZ, done A, B, and C. We were talking about the Federation. We're just here. Why isn't it... Excuse me. Why is it going like that? Okay, let's look at it this way. Okay. So, done with Kestrel, done with NZ, done with Federation now. Still need Zone C. And if I could get that achievement, that'd be nice. Done with Lanius. Still need Stealth B and Stealth C. Still need to unlock Rock B. Because I need to do one of these achievements, which is have your crew kill a burning enemy on their ship while using the Rock Cruiser, which is just a ridiculous achievement. Or, you know, find the Crystal Sector, which is the most ridiculous achievement. Still need to beat Slug B and C. Reason the Slug Cruiser have vision of every room in the enemy ship without functioning sensors. How do you do that? You specifically need boarding or something? You can see enemy crew members, like the location, but that's not the same thing as having vision of every room in the ship. Yeah, boarding, yeah. They make it seem like you're supposed to use your, the slug special thing with it, but slugs don't see into the rooms. They just know where stuff's at. See little red dots. Oh yeah, Slug A is anti-bio beam. That thing's nasty. You get a lot of crew kills with the bio beam. You can do the alien. You can do the alien slugs as well. Alien slugs, alien spiders with the anti-bio beam. It's only blue vent bio beam. Oh, you do get a teleporter with Slug B. Not a good boarding crew because slugs. On my last run, I did try to mind control a slug pilot. Like twice before I realized what was happening. Heal bomb. Oh, this is a boarding without med bay or clone bay. You're supposed to use a healing bomb to heal yourself. That is awful. Just awful. Slug B is a bad ship. Holy crap, this is a bad ship. That's just awful. I have Stealth B unlocked. Oh yeah, Stealth B is one that starts with the Glade Beam. You get through a good portion of Sector 1 just using the Glade Beam. You just have to survive until that because with your stealth. Isn't this where you want to get level 3 stealth like immediately? I want to say this is when we want to get level 3 stealth like immediately. So you can hit the Glade Beam off. Yeah, that's what I thought. Because you don't have shields to start off with. If you level 3 stealth, you can do it. I did learn some things. He's still gonna start fight, yeah. I did learn some things from watching you grow. Who'd have thought? Even though it's been forever since I've seen you play Stealth B. Is it Stealth B or Stealth C that's like one of the harder sips one of the harder sips that was always the rough one for your streaks. It's either Stealth B or Stealth C that was a really rough one. There's things that happened. Stealth B was the last sip I played. I think it's 40 scraps Sector 2. Gross. Stealth B is worse than the game by far. Okay. Stealth C is probably second worst. What makes it specifically that bad? Is it just that it doesn't have shields and it has like the really slow weapon? So it can be in a situation where it dies very quickly to a drone or basic lasers? Or is there something later that makes it worse? Because I feel like if you can get shields, you can be in a decent situation. Get shields, get a basic burst laser or something. Glade beam can take you far, I feel like. Only having 3 weapon slots is rough, I guess. Long range scanners is nice, even though you have a thing against long range scanners. And I just recently beat Mantis A. I have all the achievements for that, so I have Mantis B unlocked. Which does not have any weapon systems. It has a 4-person teleport, that's right. The classic 4-person teleporter. You also have a boarding and a defense drone. So it's expected to be all teleporting ship. Racking 2 weapons or enemy cloaks, or you're hit through cloaking. It's hard to get another weapon online. Unless it's 1 power. The venting is second worst in the game. Maybe you can't kite through it. Yeah, it's over there in the corner. What's the worst venting? yeah, it's only these two spots back here. So if they board up here, you have to vent the entire ship. But he has no airlocks. Oh, can't wait. I guess like, well, the rocks you can they take like no damage to fire. This is probably one of the best ships in the game if you are actually good at teleporting, unlike me. Okay, so the 4-person teleporter is sick. Coming with the drone system and defense drone 1 is honestly pretty good. You can shoot down missiles, which is nice. And it starts level 2 seals. Dang. This has to be one of the best ships in the game. I think landing speed is the one that's the best ship in the game, like everyone says. Oh yeah, teleporting landing ship. It also has mind control and a clone bay. Yeah, I remember when I did this ship. Oh, also advanced flak, like one of the best weapons in the game. 1 power for 3 shots, only 8 seconds. Yeah, I remember like rolling with this ship. Mana speed's mid tier. Snowball's hard, but very vulnerable to damage and fires because mana can't fix. Fair. But if you can get going, you then can get more scrap because of crew kills and it piles on itself. Kind of like I did with Fed C. Where's Fed C in your rankings? One of this beat. Having a teleporter mantis and 2 zones is pretty nice. Having an underpowered weapon system is a little annoying, but only costs 40 to get your first one. It's not too bad. Bottom 5? Wow. I thought you liked the flak artillery. Freaking 7 shots. It's a little hard to get going. And you can only get 1 more system. So you can't get like cloaking and hacking. It has to be like just hacking. Black Artie's pretty bad? Huh. Well, it was very helpful to me a couple times. The Vance Pack is sick. Neat. I also still have to do the slug cruiser quest and the mantis cruiser quest. I got both of these from beating the game with other ships, and so I do want to do those at some point. Gotten all the other quests. The slug cruiser quest, you have to take surrender offers in the slug homeworlds, right? Once you have to take like surrender offers in the slug homeworlds, and eventually they give you like a location to go to. And for the mantis, you have to go to mantis homeworlds, and you have to find some like mantis captain, and you have to have like advanced med bay. You have to kill the crew on the ship, and then have advanced med bay to heal him or something like that. The whole thing. Yeah, select surrenders are the worst. Take what's in our stores. Here's 5 scrap. No take backsies. Yeah, Cassieper. That thing. But you have to go into there having like level 3. You either have to have like clone bay or like level 3 med bay or something like that going into there, and you have to be able to do a crew kill. So, it's not an easy one to set up. I didn't even see Mantis Homeworlds, unfortunately, in this run, or whatever try to get it. Because I had a crew kill option. And events have to do Crystal A and B once I unlock it. Be nice if I can just get Rock C at some point and just find a Rock Homeworlds on my Rock C run. Be like, hey, look, I'm here. Get my crystal. Totally got from the Zolan study. Yep. So yeah, I still got a long ways to go. Especially since it's basically like one sip a stream. But hey, I have a 3-stream streak right now. All 3 of my streams, I have one with. Good stuff. But that is going to be it for me today. It is 2 a.m. Thank you all for joining me for stream today. Had a great time with Metaphor and FTL. Thank you for the raid, Crow. Let me pull up my ending song. Here it is. So that's it for me for stream today. This is only day 1 of my stream casing. I'll be streaming again Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I'll probably be playing FTL all 3 of those days to end the stream. Maybe one of those days I might continue with Metaphor if I'm at like a really important part of the game. But likely a lot of FTL coming as well. So I'll see you all then. Have a great rest of your weekend, everyone. Let me see who's doing the raid. Thanks for the raid as well, Crow. Appreciate it. You're awesome as always. I forgot to ask what you're playing. You're free to tell me. You're free to tell me what you're playing. Ooh, we're gonna rate Pi. Pi is playing Advanced Wars 2. Advanced Wars 2 reboot. That's exciting. That's awesome. Advanced Wars. Advanced Wars is great stuff. So I will see you all there, and I will see you all again Monday for more Metaphor preparation for the final battle, and then some more FTL where we roll another sip. Maybe we'll die this next time. Hopefully not, but maybe we will. Playing Quantum Break during Remedy games before Control 2 pre-rocks, nice. And as always, for people who are familiar with FTL, if you ever see me playing FTL, my rules for FTL are pretty loose compared to my rules for other games. You're free to basically like give me advice in the game, just not tell me options for events. So feel free to come in and tell me how to do teleporting strats when I do Mantis B later. I'll honestly welcome it. But follow me if you enjoyed yourself, even for just a little bit. I want to upload this all on YouTube sometime tomorrow, and then I'm gonna make some pizza tomorrow and some fudge, and then I will see you all again Monday. Bye bye.